Hey, what's going on? Welcome to another 4-part harmony tutorial. In today's video, we are exploring the perfect cadence in a minor key in root position. There are a few rules that we should go over before heading to Sibelius, so without further ado, let's just get straight into it. Before we write a perfect cadence in a minor key, we should consider a few rules to guarantee success. We will be using the triads of a harmonic minor scale. If you have not seen our video on this topic, you can find that linked in the description down below. First, our figuring is slightly different than that of a major key. The perfect cadence is still 5-1, but this time we notate the 1 as a lowercase Roman numeral indicating that the chord is minor. Because we are dealing with harmonic minor triads, our chord 5 has the raised 7th as its third and therefore means the chord is major. We notate this as an uppercase Roman numeral 5. This brings us to our second rule. Make sure to indicate the raised 7th in your notation with a suitable accidental. Thirdly, it is good practice for your raised 7th to resolve to the tonic in your voice leading. The doubling rules are similar to that of major cadences. Never omit the third, as this determines the major or minor quality of the triad. For root position chords, the root is most often doubled. We may also triple the root and omit the fifth if the result would be better horizontal voice leading. Next, let's head over to Sibelius and have a look at two examples of this cadence in both A minor and C minor respectively. Okay, now that we've looked at some rules for minor perfect cadences, let us now see if we can write one for ourselves. In this first bar, we are in the key of A minor to keep things nice and simple. First thing we should do is get down our basic figuring. That would be chord 5, uppercase Roman numeral, to chord 1, and this time it's a lowercase 1. Our basic triad is next, and that would be in A minor, E, G, sharp, and B. For chord 1, A, C, and E. The G sharp in chord 5 is sharp because we are dealing with the harmonic minor scale, and in A minor, that G sharp is the raised 7th. Next, we're going to get down our bass, tenor, and alto and soprano voice parts. In our bass, we're going to start with E because we're at root position. We're then going to go up to a B. Next in the alto, we're going to go to an E. And then finally, we're going to finish off with our raised 7th, the G sharp, in the soprano. As you can hear, that is a major sounding chord. For chord 1, we need to start on our A, and I'll do that down here. Next, our tenor, the B rises by a step to a C. Our alto, the E, stays constant with the previous chord. And in the soprano, the G sharp rises by a step and resolves to an A. Let's have a quick listen to that with the roots doubled and see how it sounds. As you can hear, it's got a nice minor perfect cadence sound. Now that we've dealt with a minor perfect cadence in A minor, let us look at one now in the key of C minor, which has 3 flats. Our triad for chord 5 would be G, B natural, and D. For chord 1, our triad of course is C, E flat, and G. For this example, I'm going to demonstrate tripling the root in chord 1 so that you can see how it works in context with chord 5. In chord 5, our root would be G. Our raised 7th, the B natural in C minor, is the third of this chord, and I'm going to put that down in the tenor. For our next note in the alto, we're going to double that root again, the G, and in the soprano, I'm going to put down our 5th. In chord 1, we have a few options now, but again, remembering to, as far as possible, allow our raised 7th or the 7th to resolve to the tonic, and then try and have all the upper 3 voice parts moving nice and consistently together. So our bass note now is C. We're going to double that root again and allow our raised 7th to resolve to a C, the tonic. Next, we must include our E. We must never omit it, otherwise we will never know if this chord is major or minor. So in the alto, my G is now going to drop a third down to an E. And in the soprano, my D is going to do the same and come down to a C. In this example, we have now tripled our root, the C, in the bass, tenor, and soprano voices. Let's have a quick listen to that and see how it sounds. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and maybe that subscribe button. If you didn't, a dislike, no problem at all. I've been Murray, and as always, I will see you on the next one. Take care.